How's it going, guys? Welcome to another Donger deck discussion, and this is something quite brilliant. It's also trash, it's also combo, it's probably an awful deck, but my god, the thought of what this deck can actually do if this combo deck goes off. Guys, we are reinventing Heimer Donger. Heimerdinger and Vi. We are the Dongers of Runeterra. We absolutely love this deck. It was the best deck in the meta. And yeah, until the nerf kind of killed it and took it from S tier to what's beneath said. Well, anyway, it's gone pretty much. It is no longer being played, and it doesn't have a mechanic that wins. Really? Why not bring them back? Let's just completely change their win condition. Picture a scene. You play ranked or normal, whatever, and you see Heimerdonger Vi, and you go, oh, easy win now. You know, you used to go, oh my god, and, you know, hit the escape button and surrender, and, you know, because you can't be asked because it's too good. This deck doesn't play anything like this at all. And if you're looking over here, you know, these are not your stereotypical units, like at all. Like, not one bit. So this is a way outside Thresh's box deck. But it's genius. I'm going to show you why I think this is genius. So, let's go into the deck, shall we? So obviously we have the Heimer Vi deck. If you haven't played it, you've probably never played Runeterra before. But these guys were the Satan twins of Runeterra. They are just fucking evil. I mean, they were, and we loved them. We loved them because you just fired out a elusive unit after a elusive unit, and off you went, and it was just beautiful. Like, it was beautiful. But then they hit things. They changed the dongers that Heimer brings out. You know, it's not the same deck. So the elusive deck of yesteryear is now gone. Let's make version 2. And let's take the meta by surprise. Because we're all in on one card. And that card, and bear in mind, we are playing a Heimer Vi deck, so we need a lot of spells. We don't need an awful lot of followers. We don't really. But the one card that we're all in on is this. It's the 2-cost Sumpworks map. Now, the what, I hear you say? Not really what you would call a massively well-known card. So that's bang up my street, isn't it? Let's be fair. I like to make completely off-the-wall, unmeta decks against into the meta. This is the most brilliant thing ever. Burst spell costs 2 mana. Easy to play. It grants an ally elusive, so it's a bit like Ghost, for instances. Make a ally elusive. Except this is grant. So whatever it's turned into, it stays elusive. Okay? So let's look through the spells, and you'll see that an awful lot of the spells are exactly the same kind of spells that were in the deck beforehand. 3 thermogenic beams, so deal that much to your unit. If you've 5 mana in total, you'll kill something at 5. 3 mystic shots. Our brand new spell costing 2, grant an ally elusive. That is real damn good, really damn good, and pretty much our main win condition, because our main condition isn't turrets. No. They will help, but not really. So let's just say the turrets aren't the win condition. They're just there to be used as blockers, because we've got something much better. Much better up our sleeves. I think Get Excited is not very good in this meta, in the 1.6 meta. So instead of it being 3, we don't really need an awful lot of 3s. So we've just put in 2 Get Exciteds. Still a solid card. Discard something, deal 3 to anything. So you can hit the Nexus with it, you can hit whatever you want with it, you're only discarding a card. It's a good return for 3 mana. Did I mention that we're in Demacia? Because there's another 3-cost card that's really good. Even though they nerfed it to make it actually how it should be. Which is Rally. And if you've watched any Donger deck discussion that I've made about Demacia, this card is always in it, or has the mechanic in it, like Lucian, or Garen, or this specific 3-cost, now slow spell from Fast. This means that at the end of it, if you still have units and 3 mana, you drop this at the end. If you're not playing against an Ionia deck, it automatically goes through. And then you attack again. Please bear in mind, you attack again. Keep that thought process. I've also put another little tiny bit of spice that you may or may not have seen before, because most people don't run this spell at all, and it's only a one-of. So in total we only have 6 3-cost spells, because the 3-cost turret is rubbish and doesn't really do anything for our win condition. But this is quite fun. Give an ally +4 power and quick attack this round. Hello. We're also running Vi. That's excellent. It's a really good card, but certainly no more than a one-of. It doesn't fit in there. There are good thought processes of running other cards as well. We've also got 3 gotchas, which is brilliant. So if you've cost 2 less this round every time it's drawn, it's now a 2-cost spell. We don't care what the turret is. If Heimer's on the board, we actually don't care at all. There are 3 static shots to deal 1 to 2 enemies. Really good against the new sort of undying Elise Shadow Wilds thing that didn't get touched in the patch, so they're quite prevalent everywhere, and there's still an awful lot of units with just 1 health left, or after a couple of bits of battle they've only got 1 health left. There's 3 of those, because that's excellent. And you can't really have a deck without Progress Day, because you draw 3 and then reduce their costs by 1. So then my Mystic Shot costs 1, my Sumpworks map costs 1, costs now 1. A little bit. Again, we don't want too many. It is a lot of mana to spend, and there are other spells available. But the one we want is this. You will hard mulligan for this. You will literally hard mulligan for this, and don't worry about anything else. You need this. But if you don't get it, then you hard mulligan for the 2 units that will win you the game. So let's go to the followers. We've got 3 Chempunk pickpockets. Try saying that after a Saturday night out on the Swall. That's quite hard. I'm drinking Lucozade Sport, the isotonic drink of choice. That's not an advert. Other isotonic drinks are also available. If you Nexus Strike with this geezer, create in hand an exact copy of a random spell from the enemy's deck. We are playing Heimer Vi. All spells are brilliant. That is why it is a 3-of. Then we're going to drop down to the 6. We are going for a Scout, which is excellent. And the replacement for Cythria in Genevieve Elmhart. So when summoned, give all other allies +1/+1 this round. She's Challenger. She's also Scout. You're not really looking for her, really, because she's such a big target. She's such a big target that you can't really play this without it being bullseyed by thermo beams, by a get excited and a Mystic Shot. They want this dead. So that's not our win condition either. Our win condition is the 2 middle ones costing 4 and 5 mana. The first one is the Sump Snipe Scavenger. I think they're trying to make this deck really, really hard to say to friends, because they're all ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. But this guy is fantastic. So, our little thing here is 31 cards. We need both of these, and we need Relentless Pursuit. But the Sump Snipe Scavenger is an Allegiance card. which means when you pull him out, if the next card in your deck is from P and Z, you get this. This beautiful, costing 2, whole basis of the deck, and you get it free. Let that sink in. I'll give you a wee second. This is something you want in your opening hand. If you haven't got the map, then you need the scavenger. Getting both is fantastic. Getting this is even better, because the Greenthorn Companion is also Scout. It's also a 5/5 unit. And let me tell you how you win. The very, very quick and easy way of describing this is we are using 3 mechanics in this game in one deck. We are not using the turrets. We are not using Vi. We are not using Heimerdinger. They are 3rd, 4th and 5th win conditions because they're still strong. People forget how damn good Vi is. You're playing an awful lot of really cheap spells. She's going to be a 7/4 by the time she hits the table. Heimerdinger, he's there to make people think that this deck is the old version and oh, what a fool you are to play it. No, we are more smart than you. Our entire win condition is this. Either through the Scavenger or Sumpworks map, what you want in your opening hand is, say, something like a Thermo Beam, a Sumpworks map, a Scavenger, and a Greenthorn Companion. And then use the rest of these that you draw to stall out like an Ezreal deck would do. So let's use the Beam. Let's use the Mystic Shot. Oh, we can get excited for this because I don't really need a static shot. He's only got 1 person. Let's get rid of that. Let's kill it the best way by using Get Excited. There are tons of things that help this deck win. If you get, and I've been playing this in normal and you get it a lot. If you get this and it hits the Allegiance, which to be honest, 9's probably a little too many, but these are both Scouts, they are both 5/5. And you want one of these. Now think about what happens. If you get that, you've played on 4 this. You've got a Sumpwork that costs 0. On 5 or 6, you can play this. All you do is stall until you get one of these and one of these and one of these and one of these. So if you've got it for free, you drop this on 5, and if you've got it for free, you put it out. The only thing that can stop this deck winning is against another elusive deck. But elusive decks are like 2/1s. So smash it out, it'll block, we're still a 5/3. Then, because it's Scout, that's the only thing you throw out, and you do it again, you've just done 10 damage. You then use all of this to stop everything coming in, and the chimp pocket and this, use them as blockers. That's what they're there for. It's a 2/2, a 4/3. He's a great blocker. He's also a very good attacker. But these are your chump blockers, and these are your Ezreal. Let's just hit things to stop things coming in. And on the next turn, you throw this back out, and if there's no elusive, so they can't stop your massive unit because it's already a 5/5, you go bang, that's 15 damage. You go bang, that is another 15 damage. And should they kill it, you also have 2 more and 2 more Genevieves. So if you put this down, when you're going out with this, and it's already elusive, it's now a 6/6. You're doing 12 from this one unit. There's an advert for a certain card that goes, Heimerdinger Vi, really good. Heimerdinger Vi nowhere near the way it was before, priceless. And this deck, I think, will take so many people by surprise people will have no bloody idea how to fight it. Because the amount of mana it will take to kill these 2 units, and you've still got other ones, you can still use this and still make it elusive and still smash it, is brilliant. And we're not even talking about using these guys at all. This is the ultimate troll deck in Runeterra. My name is Sith Holocron. I'm from the Dongers of Runeterra. A free link to our Discord where we make decks like this. And the deck code is also in the pinned comments. We're also running the Dongers Cup, which for free entry you can join on Battle Fury or Battlefly. I apologise. Go to Battlefly. Come join us. It's free entry. It's on the 9th of August, which is a Sunday, so there's no school. And the winner in the double elimination event gets €50, all for free. Come join us at the Dongers of Runeterra. We're pretty good. Dongers out.